Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I am Tommy Burton and we are talking about soundtracks for the month of August. And here's a soundtrack to the film The Rose, starring Bette Midler. This was released on December 3rd, 1979. And the soundtrack produced by Paul Rothchild. Now, some of the bits were taken from a concert that was recorded in June of 1978. And Bette Midler performs all the songs. Now, the soundtrack itself, or the movie, was sort of, she plays this character called the Rose, and it's loosely based around Janis Joplin. And Paul Rothchild had actually worked with Janis Joplin on Pearl, which would become Janis's posthumous release. Now, this was Bette Midler's acting debut. It actually earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress, and it started a long career in movies. Up to that point, Bette was primarily known as a singer. Now, one of the big songs on here, as evidenced by the hype sticker there, was the Bette Midler version of the Percy Sledge tune, When a Man Loves a Woman. It wasn't a huge hit, but it did okay, and it wasn't too bad. Now, the title track actually was the big hit from the album, written by Amanda McBroom. It was a big #1 adult contemporary song, and it's widely considered one of her big songs. Funny enough, most of the songs here are more sort of rock and roll than Bette Midler's known for. They're actually in the movie. She did the Bob Seger song "Fire Down Below," but it was taken off. Now, she did eventually record it for a later album, a live album, Divine Madness. There is also a song "Keep On Rockin'," and "Keep On Rockin'" was a Sammy Hagar track, so that's worthy of note. Written by Sammy Hagar and John Carter. So, like I said, a bit more rocking. Now the version of When a Man Loves a Woman on here, I really enjoy the arrangement. It's really more swinging than and maybe not quite as soulful as the original, but it's got some really nice lines in it, which I can get behind. Very mixed as far as the writing is concerned. I mentioned the Sammy Hagar "Keep On Rockin'." There's also "Stay With Me." A lot of folks know that song, which was became a big live staple because it's a blues ballad song. "Sold My Soul to Rock and Roll," "Whose Side Are You On?" "Midnight in Memphis," "Let Me Call You Sweetheart." Songs like that are just, like I said, kind of straight up sort of pop rock numbers. Now, Bette Midler's known to be more adult contemporary, not quite. I don't think she ever really rocked as hard as she did here, and I think she later talked about how recording this soundtrack was really, really hard on her voice. But she rose to the occasion and put in a nice performance. It's not a mind-blowing album by any means, but it's a decent album and certainly worth hearing and seeking out, especially for the ballad title track, which is a nice song, and then of course When a Man Loves a Woman. I'm not going to compare it to Percy Sledge; it's two different things, but I think it's nice enough on its own. So, The Rose, the soundtrack to The Rose, the Mark Rydell film. Today's Daily Record. Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's TommyBurton75. I love interacting with you guys. In the meantime, I'll see you all again tomorrow with another Daily Record.